You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.
Josh, how you doing, man? Sorry, man.
All right. It is episode 65 of The Mentality Show. We are back in business, boys.
Back in business.
We're back in business. That's right. Before we begin, did everybody know that according to statistics, the more your partner picks a fight with you, the higher the chance that they may be cheating? Did anybody know that? Well, we're going to talk about today. We're going to get all up in the crevices of that topic today. We're going to go balls deep with that one right there, okay? That's pretty much what our topic is about today. We're going to discuss all that in this week's episode of How to Catch a Cheater, okay? This is all part of Cheat Month, okay? We're dedicating all of our shows to cheaters, how to catch a cheater, why men cheat, why women cheat. We talked about that last week about why women cheat. We had Tina on. She did a great job. We always love having her on from Wasted Wednesdays. Yep. And then today's show is how to catch a cheater. And then next week's show is how to be a cheater. So we are going to talk about all the ways of cheating any way you can here on the show this month. So
let's throw people under the bus today, and then next time we'll teach them how to up their game.
How to up their game, exactly. So we're back in business, boys.
Back in business.
Live from the airways of Los Angeles, LA Talk Radio, your number one show here, The Mentality Show. We are Facebook Living right now. You can also hear us on LA Talk Radio, the website as well. If you want to give us a call and chime in, the number is 818-570-5085, 818-570-5085, and we'll get that. We'll get your opinion in. If we like it, great. If we don't, then we'll hang up on you. Who cares? There you go.
I'll hang up on you.
So before we begin, if you're new to The Mentality Show, or if you've never seen this show, then we must warn you that the views and opinions expressed on this show, some listeners and viewers may find offensive. Viewer discretion. We don't give a fuck. There we go. So let's get into it. So I'm your host, Delano. I am great. It feels great to be back. It's been a great week. Life is good. I feel good. I look good. I smell good. That's all that matters.
I don't know about smelling good, but
I don't know.
he's
I don't know about any of that.
We're going to talk about that today. Trust me.
There's a little stench of some swamp ass coming from over there.
That's from kind of in this area right here, right?
We're all going to need some boots to get through that load of shit.
Hey, we're on the radio. We're not on, well, you can watch us here, but for all of our listening audience out there, Vato V has a smell to him.
Okay.
Just in case you didn't know. So I'm your host, Delano. Then I got my man Scully to my left. What's up, Scully?
Doing all right. No
you
smell.
Good? You smell good?
No smell. Feeling good. It's been a really shitty week, and I got through it again. So every time I get through a shitty week, I
had
feel
a few shitty weeks there, sir.
I do, and I keep just plugging along. I make it, man.
Maybe the swamp ass is coming from you.
Yeah. No, it could be
week.
my ass. I couldn't bend down that load, but it's not my armpits.
Had a lot going on. No time to shower, stuff like that.
No showers, no shit, shower, and shave. I did shit. I
think we all did.
Yeah.
I think you did it reverse. You shaved, showered, then shit.
I didn't even really shave.
Okay. No, you didn't.
No.
Looks good on you, though, man. It's all red. Everything is red. Then I got my man, Sexy Technical Guy.
What the fuck is that?
Sexical Technical.
Testicle?
Sexy Texy here to my right. What's up, Sexy Texy?
How you doing?
You good?
I'm all right.
You feel good?
I feel.
You smell good? Smell good.
I showered
man.
this morning.
You did? Yeah. I noticed.
Washed my balls.
I know you.
And my ass.
Sir, I know your body. You shower.
I know your body.
That's how tight we are on this show. We know people's bodies. I see why y'all try to say I'm gay on the show, but I'm not. Okay, so anyway, let's get into it. Vato V.
Too.
Vato V, how you feeling, man?
Feel good. Apparently, I smell. Fuck all of you putos.
You feel good. All right. So
I smell good. Look good. We're good.
Had a good. I noticed the goatee is a little shaven down. A little
shave
bit.
it down, bro.
It looks great too.
Yeah. It's getting more gray. What's going on in your life? Stress and anxiety. That's part of being a grown ass man.
That's right.
It is.
We deal with that shit.
And tomorrow's my birthday, so there you go. Baby.
That's right.
That's what it is.
That's right. July, right? July 4th.
Yes, sir.
That's not tomorrow.
Oh, okay, la chingada. It is tomorrow, fool.
It is tomorrow.
This is the 3rd.
That's right. That's right. July 4th is tomorrow. I'm getting my.
You're getting old.
I'm getting old. That's right. Wow.
Tailhead isn't thinking right
Hey
there.
man,
Exactly.
Vato V, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, awesome.
That's right. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
4-0, right?
Fuck yeah.
Wow, that's big, man.
He's now a man of a certain age.
Oh,
You are
man.
now
That's why I
officially a man of a certain
I'm
age.
thinking of getting the, what's that shit called? The
Just for men.
Just for men.
Yeah.
Welcome.
They should sponsor us.
Welcome to the 40s. Oh, shit.
ED is coming soon. Welcome to the ED.
Oh, hell no. Knock on wood for that.
Manscaping for your chin.
Yeah, hell yeah, baby.
Well, and we also have some great news here. We have a young man that's going to be joining our show here and there.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be helping us out in the background. We are happy to have him. We're going to be introducing him to you soon. A young man by the name of Josh. We've been trying to get a millennial on the show. We've been trying to get a millennial's perspective on things because we teach and we talk to these millennials, and we want to get a smart millennial who thinks he knows everything so we can shoot him down here on the show a little bit.
Exactly.
So we're going to be happy to have him.
As long as you don't drive a Prius.
That was your main thing when we were looking for this guy. Did not drive because these millennials are into that shit. No wonder why these Prius drivers are assholes. Or maybe they're all millennials.
Well, they're both. You got older dudes driving them, and you got the young dudes driving them. I don't get why the young dudes driving them.
Are you guys not at the point yet to where even if you see a Prius that might even be moving at a safe speed and isn't swerving or doing anything stupid, where you still speed up to look at who the fucking driver
Yeah.
is?
Does
Yeah.
that shit?
Yeah.
And my finger is still ready to flip them
Yeah.
off because I just don't like them.
What do you expect them to look like, though? What do you
Oh,
expect?
just
Some
really fucking
nerdy,
Nerdy.
douchey.
You know what? I used when Priuses first came out, I used to think that you'd find a girl driving them because
Yeah.
It's a girl car.
they're
Yeah.
bitch
It's
baskets.
like a cabriolet.
and
Yeah.
then now it's like it's mostly men that drive fucking Priuses,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dude, you're getting mad and you're driving that little bitch car. Like what the fuck?
I like to call them douche canoes. They're not even cars. It's a
Yeah.
canoe. And
He's like,
Canoeing the shit.
Motherfucker.
In case you can't see that, they're canoeing.
canoeing.
So I can proudly say that you never see black men driving those things, man.
I
You
seen
never
a-
see
I
a
seen a
black
couple
man
black
driving.
when I
those
see one,
things.
I'm going to take a picture.
I should have
Take
taken
a picture. I've never seen it. If you
I
see it,
have.
take a picture. And
have.
if he is, he's not a real black man. He's probably some white dude in blackface
There you go.
because he's ashamed of driving his Prius. Anyway, so we talk about everything in the show. As you know, we talk about everything. We hit on everything. Even today's show about cheaters. Today we're going to talk about from the smell of Vato V and what's the reason to all the women out there cheating and all the fucking treason. We're going to get into that.
Okay, fucker.
So we already talked about the smell of Vato V.
I got you.
So now we're going to get into the, to the
Puto.
treason.
Okay.
What else we going to talk about there, Scully? What are we going to talk about,
well,
buddy?
we cover from motorcycles, cars, and trucks to how I've looked everywhere and can't seem to find my fucks.
It's part of a man of a certain age.
It is.
Problems. That's what that is. What else we going to talk about there, Texie?
From our topic this month of infidelity to why does Vato V always look like he just committed a felony?
Well, he shaved the goatee down
There,
today,
there,
so
I
he
had to
looks a
break it
little bit
down.
more
I had to
clean
break it
cut.
down. Yes,
man.
yes, yes.
He looks like
Vato
he's
V, what else we
straight
going
out
to talk
of pen.
about, man?
From the president not being ethical to why Dylan looks like a shiny testicle. Fuck you, puto.
You know what? Wow.
Thank you.
He made that up off the cuff because he
That's right.
came in here like, I fucking forgot my rhyme.
Am I right?
You can always go with testicle.
There you
That's
go.
that's always a good fallback to go on. you know? Okay, all right,
Got me
fucker.
on the smeller, motherfucker.
We talked about that, the smell of Vato
That
V.
was funny.
and
That was
what's the
good. Good
reason.
one, V.
Thank you, thank you.
Smell of Vato V and what's the reason to treason. Yeah, just want to repeat that. Okay.
Okay.
So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. So, as you know, before we get into our topic, and our topic is why women cheat. And if you want to talk about it, give us a call, 818-570-5085. Before we do that, get into the meat and potatoes, we like to kind of do a thing about what's going on in the world, and that's Scully's department. What's happening out there, man? What's going on with our current events?
Oh, we got a good one today. I love this one. I couldn't pass it up. It took me a bit to find something good that I thought would be really perfect for today.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's take it down to Japan real quick, all right? Because
Man.
sex robot brothels are
Oh, shit.
opening up there.
Sex
Yeah.
robot brothels?
Yes, and so
Wow.
it's not even in. This one is in Japan, but they're also they already have spots in Russia, Spain, and Italy, and there's talks in the U.S. So people are going to be fucking a lot of robots in the future.
Okay, so are these robots? You have to know the difference between robot pussy and real pussy, right?
You know what? It didn't go into detail like that, but I can tell you if you look at these photos.
Tell me,
here,
Scully, what does it feel
They
like?
look real. I mean, it feels better than a mattress.
Is that,
It feels better than a mattress.
is that considered cheating?
No,
Yeah, that's a good point. We're gonna talk
Yeah.
about it. If you fuck a robot, are you cheating?
I don't have no paper.
That's a very good point.
Can we ask?
That's a very good point, Vato. We
gotta
actually
ask,
we got to
next
ask.
guest.
has your woman ever asked you to masturbate?
Okay,
I would think it's the same line.
Is
It's
it-
just a form of masturbation.
As long as she
that's
knows
like a
about
woman using a dildo,
Or-
right?
Yes.
That's not.
yeah.
You consider that cheating?
No.
Yeah, so fucking a robot's not cheating.
No, just a woman trying to do a man's job.
That's a very good point.
Every man's eyebrow just went up right now.
yeah.
Not cheating.
You know, I actually looked that up. The definition of cheating is when you're hiding some type of significant secret from someone
The secret.
that that they should know about from your partner. So as long as you tell them you're fucking a robot, you're fine.
Wait a minute. So just a secret means you're cheating?
A secret can mean you're cheating if you're holding a significant secret that can affect your relationship. That's called cheating. That's the definition of cheating. I actually looked it
What
up.
if it's
This is
a
the fact.
significant secret about like money, like you won the lottery and like I'm not gonna tell her.
You gotta go.
Cheating? That's being dishonest. I'm talking about like something like.
And then she's gonna divorce your ass.
nature.
Then she's gonna divorce your ass, and she's gonna take half.
Well, she'll probably divorce
And
your
then
ass
she'll
after
cheat on
you
you.
tell her which dolls you ordered, because you can have up to 3 of these in your room at one time, and they can be male or female.
Yeah.
But here's another one. Like, if that's a brothel, that means are they gonna wash the dolls, or what the fuck are they gonna do? What's the deal?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some
Yeah.
nasty ass shit right
And
there.
who's the guy responsible for cleaning
That's
that?
some,
Exactly.
Come clean.
That's
They got
a
a
job. What do you
Robot
do?
douches.
What do you do? For,
I'm sure they're self-cleaning. It's a robot. Come on, man.
kind
No,
of-
just turn it up to 500 degrees. It'll burn that shit out, and you can put some new.
Maybe the robot just wipes itself.
I know.
What if this robot had an opening in it and you busted inside and it hit some type of electrical cord and shocked the shit out of you? You know, electrocuted
I
you.
feel like it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, you know, and it just shocks the
And
shit
the
out
point
of
of
you.
contact is their cock, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
They get shocked to their dick.
and then you sue. If you live through this, you have to sue. And would you, if you fucked a robot and it shocked the shit out of you, would you be willing to make headlines and sue the robot company? You're going to be all in the news.
Yes.
Would you do that for millions and millions of dollars?
Yeah, I'm a certain age also, and I'm looking for a retirement. Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Now imagine,
crazy. No
like,
chick is going to want to fuck you because you got
imagine-
shock dick.
Oh, I'll be rich. They'll all want to fuck me.
Imagine who's gonna do that job. Imagine you fucking like, what kind of profession do you have? I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a police. Oh, I clean fucking brothel dogs for
I would not admit that. I come up with a fancy name for it. Like, what do you do? Oh, you do doctor or whatever. I'm a orgasm specialist or something. I don't know. I will come up with a fancy name for that shit, man.
I'm in the
Well,
maintenance.
tell me more about what you do. Tell me more. That's interesting.
Well,
So, if you look at these pictures, these robots are pretty hot.
Look at this.
That is. I wish we could show our audience out there, but this is a robot dressed in red negligee, and she's Asian, and she's bent over, and
Yeah.
she's twerking.
So here's the deal. I mean, it
Donald
says
Trump
right,
was done
it says
here.
right here that all these
yeah.
dolls that you could choose what they're wearing during the romp. Options include basic lingerie, schoolgirl outfit, fitness gear, or executive woman.
Oh, hey, hello.
Ooh, I like executive woman. What do you guys like? Tech, what do you like? What would you like?
I like
My wife.
I like the real shit.
you're talking about a robot. Like,
What do you like?
The
I
warmth.
like real pussy, homie. That's what I like.
I would
Is
just
it warm at least?
Yeah, yeah, Scully, is it warm?
It
Can you
is.
explain?
You know what?
You fucked one of these. Can you tell us what?
I know. They sent you
you're
a
a man.
demo. They sent you a demo and you tried it out.
Right, exactly.
No, I don't
This is
think-
how serious he takes his job.
these things. No,
Has a heater in it.
These things are not warm. But let's throw a twist
cold
on
robot pussy.
It. Check this out. So
I want some cold robot pussy.
nice. Speaking of the decision to introduce male sex dolls, we recently have attended to several clients who request an appointment with male dolls and female dolls at the same time. Probably bisexual or heterosexual who want to experience anal sex without interacting directly with a man of flesh and blood.
Hello.
Oh, that's.
I like anal with a robot, but make it extra small. I don't know, what the fuck?
No, that ain't gonna work.
no,
okay,
negative.
so if you had to fuck a robot, what kind of robot would you fuck?
What the fuck would I want to fuck a robot?
But if you had to,
If I had to,
come on, on those lonely nights, you don't want to fuck a robot?
yeah, sure, okay.
That's the last thing I'm thinking about. I'm lonely. Man, I could really use some robot pussy. That's the last thing I'm thinking about, man.
I know what I would do with it.
That's the shit. Who the fuck comes up with stuff like this? That's
Lonely.
Is it
guys.
prostitution if you're fucking a robot? Like, can you?
because it's a brothel.
You're paying for sex with a robot, so technically
But it's not a real person, though.
It's not a real
It's
person.
not, but it's a biohazard for sure.
Gotta be.
They should make you wear a condom.
I would pimp the fucking things out. I would take them and put them on the sidewalks like they do the bikes and the scooters.
Swipe at their app and be like, oh, let's go, bitch.
But here's a question: if you're fucking a robot and you know that hundreds of other men fuck that robot before you, would you still want to fuck it without a condom? And it's like when you have sex with a woman.
Well,
With a woman, you know there's probably been men before, but has she did the robot fuck more men than your average woman?
imagine you having an interview with the women that you're gonna be with for the rest of your life. Let me ask you a question. It's gonna be all bad.
Yeah. So, all right, well, there you go. Robot, that's a great topic we can discuss here, robot pussy. We can go out on the streets, do a street walker,
They
and
didn't name
ask
for it.
ask
Like
man
you
if-
got for fucking animals, you got bestiality, right? What's the name for robot? Fucking
electric
technology, fucking
electric booty or something.
Nalgas.
Nagas, electric nagas.
Something, man. But you're right. If you're keeping it a secret, is it cheating? And we're going to actually go ahead and talk about that. That kind of leads us into our topic here, the meat and potatoes here. How to catch a cheater. I was wrong earlier. I said talked about women cheating or whatnot, but we actually covered that last week. So right now we're going to talk about how to catch a cheater. Okay, now one of the most important things in life is to discover that a person you love and may even live under the same roof with Rufus is living a double life. In most cases, cheaters give off some type of signs that we usually neglect, like coming home late from work or spending more time at work or spending more time than usual on their phones. We're going to talk about that. On today's show, we're going to talk about how to catch a real cheater in action. No doubt about it, okay? We're going to give you all the signs here, okay? So let's get all up in the crevices, get all up in there and go deep, balls deep on how to effectively catch a cheater. Okay, so let's get into it here, okay? Number one
cheaters?
way.
Contact cheaters.
Cheaters. That's a good one. Get a private detective. That's actually on our list here. If you really have the money and you really are that determined, get a private detective. Now, I want to say here, a lot of this stuff here, if you try some of this stuff on the list, you may be accused as being crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
you may be accused as being
Very true.
somebody who's very insecure and crazy.
Yeah, you better hope you're right.
Yeah, and there's because there's a fine line between being crazy and actually really knowing that somebody's cheating on you. You just want to find out the truth.
So don't
okay?
think that woman's intuition tells you everything.
Yep.
Right, because sometimes you with the women and they
Or,
just have this
I guess
intuition.
men
They're just
intuition,
insecure.
right? It's not- they're not
Yeah,
that
you have
women.
guys who are just as crazy or whatnot. So this is not just a woman thing, but we're talking about how to catch a cheater, whether he's a man or a woman. And speaking of that, Tech, I noticed when I did my research here, because we do our research. This is not just off the top of our head. This is research, factual stuff. I noticed when I looked it up, everything was, I had to go from him to them.
them, yeah.
You know, like everything was how to
Because
catch
both.
him cheating,
Yeah.
how to catch him. He's
They
doing
point
this,
the
he's
finger
doing
at
that.
the men.
They're
Yeah.
automatically making it the man.
That's the stereotype, even though we do 99% of the time. I understand. No.
No, actually,
It's actually more than that. It's high.
what we talked about last
Fucking
week,
high.
the statistics show
Oh,
that
hell
women
yeah.
cheat just as much
Yeah,
as men.
I agree. I fucking
So
totally
it's-
agree.
I don't even read that shit, and I can tell you that just from my life experience, I've known of more women to cheat than the men.
Almost
I knew.
definitely.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they cheat discreetly.
And
And
they-
you won't even know.
Well, they know what they're doing. They
They're
find
good
that
at it.
shit
They're good
out.
at it,
Yeah. Oh,
and
they're
they've
really
cheated
good
on
at it.
you. So no.
Yeah.
With a doll.
That's all the robot.
The
If
robot
your
doll.
woman fucked a male doll, how would you feel about that? It's a dude. It's a big, tall
like
doll.
fucking a dildo.
He's like 6'4". Because think about when we talked about fucking women dolls. I can see why women would be insecure about it. Because imagine your woman fucking some big Superman doll. That means that's what she wants to be. That means that's what she wants. That's what she wants to be fucked by. And you're this, fat, sloppy guy, and you're like, it's okay, go fuck that replica of what you want to. So maybe women would probably feel insecure about us fucking a doll that's nice and thin, muscular bodies or whatnot, and there's some fat,
That's
gutty,
like
nasty
saying
chick,
you're insecure about your wife wakes up in the morning and says, I had this dream last night that I fucked this big buff guy and he was so handsome and
Yeah.
and then
Has
you're like that was in your dream and she's like yeah it was so great but what do you, I mean
What woman would tell her man that though?
right but I'm just saying it's just what that's you
It's
can't
just-
get mad at
I'm
that
sure it
can you?
happened.
you can't
No,
get
you
mad, but
just-
you feel some kind of way. Like,
No,
Yeah.
just say
You feel some kind of way.
congratulations, get some coffee, and go to work.
And then fucks in the head all day. Like, wait a minute. In the middle of the day.
what if your wife only liked to fuck black dolls, black robots with 8-inch cocks? I mean, you feel some kind of way, especially if you have a 5-inch cock and you're a white guy. You would feel some kind of way about that, right? I think so. If I was a white guy with a 5-inch cock, but I'm not. I'm a black man with an 8-inch cock. All right, so
how do we always end up on cocks
Well,
Yep.
right?
we're
Did it
talking
again.
about cocks and robots, right?
Talking about
Rhyme,
robots.
pussies.
Isn't that
Cocks
rhyme?
and robots,
and
right?
robots
I can't mention cock one time on the show without
One time.
Because
no.
because it leads back to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
fucking a black guy, fucking a black robot.
And you just said, I'm a black guy with an Asian cock.
Why do when I bring up cock, you emphasize it? Let's just let it go. Let's let it go. Okay, let's let it go. Okay, all right.
I'm going to say I don't like this robot shit. I think I'd rather it be another person because who are you going to get mad at?
Yeah.
You can't go beat up a robot. I mean, you're just not going to get any
Fucking Yankees chip out and motherfucker take that.
Pull the
Fuck
plug.
my girl.
Pull the plug on this fucker.
He's gonna look at you. He's gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
Worse yet, what if he impregnates her?
Yeah, it's preloaded. It's preloaded with donations.
I know, right?
Fucking robots!
You're like, "Oh fuck, Chucky."
I'm never gonna watch Iron Man again. All right, number one. This is how you know she cheats, or this is how an idea that person is cheating. They're glued to the phone all the time. Every time they're on that phone, they leave the room every time the phone rings. They're not willing to share who the call was with. They carry the device around with them all the damn time. They're scared to leave that phone around.
But that's everybody nowadays, bro.
Nowadays, it's hard to say because people are on social media not cheating, or on just different apps.
Let me one up that then. When they're on their phone, surprise them, walk into the room and watch how high they jump or how quickly
That's
they
one of the
they
ones
shut
on the
down
list.
Their fucking app.
Absolutely, Scully. That's actually one of the ones on the list on how to catch a cheater. We're going to get into that. That's one way to catch a cheater. And these are not all like 100% proven facts that somebody's cheating on you, but it's something to look into. It's suspicious behavior.
Statistic.
We're just
Statistics say.
we're gonna teach everybody how to get in
Suspicious.
trouble out there.
Suspicious.
There you go.
I think all these things are already out there though. Everybody
Yeah,
knows about
it
this
is.
shit already.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
You ought to do it.
I have my own shit here that I didn't do any research on. I just went with it, so I'll throw it out there once we're done with this.
Yeah,
list.
and we are gonna go around the table, and there's some things on here that maybe some people don't know, and maybe we're helping them catch a cheater. Okay, what do you have
Someone's
there,
gonna
Scully?
shoot us because we get
You know,
caught.
you're saying like,
We're
what
getting
the
someone
fuck?
caught tonight, and they're gonna be like,
Fucking
I have a couple.
"How'd you know this bitch?" Because the Mentality Show.
we saved one person from being cheated on.
The Mentality Show told me all about it.
Is your life worth that?
I'm gonna
thing?
kill them fuckers.
In your life worth catching a cheater?
Sure.
Scully, what do you have?
I'll
What do
go
you
with
have?
one of the ones I thought would have been the best, and people think of it, but probably don't have the balls to do it. Just get out there and follow them.
Yeah, that's one of the ones on the list here.
Fuck the private
Follow
sector
them.
That
shit.
spells craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it spells craziness, but it's something. It's a very effective way to catch a
If
cheater.
it's in your head, you got to find a way to get rid of it. Otherwise, you'll never be happy. So you
Yeah,
might as
that's
well
true.
at least
Or
check.
Or show up to the workplace and be like, "Oh, I just want to bring you lunch."
Yeah.
Wow,
and you know
it's
what?
on the list.
I'm
All of a
actually going to
sudden-
take that back. I
You
would
guys are
say
taking them
first,
off.
fucking communicate, man. Bring it up.
Nice.
If they act a little fucking weird or sketchy when you ask the question, or bring it up subtly, however you
Absolutely.
want to do it, then start doing your
But
homework.
the shit is,
That's
there's-
absolutely. Well,
yeah,
let's.
Sometimes you
We're
want
going around a list here. Let's
Slow down.
Yeah, we're throwing things out there. We want to talk about each
Settle
one.
down.
If we throw them all out
down,
there,
boys.
we're gonna have
Run
30
around.
minutes and
Slow
just
down,
twiddling our
boys.
thumbs.
look,
Okay.
look at each other like,
But these are good ones, Scully. These are very good ones,
got-
and they're on the list
got a
here.
full
We're going to
half
talk
hour.
about each one. We want to talk about each one. So, okay, number two here I have here is they are extra attentive. Okay, so they're doing extra things. They're bringing you flowers. They're cooking. They're doing all these extra things that they didn't do before because they're feeling guilty. That's a way to find out. And it's kind of an insecure, like your girl bringing you, she's cooking for you, and you looking at her like,
the fuck
what's your
you-
angle, bitch?
the fuck
You're that
cook-
crazy dude. You're that crazy dude, but you're like, why you being so nice to me?
Do you cook for me?
Yeah, when have you ever cooked for me? Like, y'all been together 8 years, she never cooked. Maybe she's, if she continues to do something
There's
like
different
that.
people
it's-
because some people act nice because they feel guilty, but some people act bitchier because they're like
Yeah.
just done or
Yeah,
over
that's,
you.
that's
true.
that's on the list too.
Maybe
That's
they're
on the
not
list, too.
guilty at all, really. I would probably go that direction. If you're constantly cheating, then you're probably not feeling any guilt.
Or if they cheated on you one time and they feel like shit, so now they're doing the extra stuff. Maybe that's what number two is for.
That's
Number three,
right, yeah.
they are not into making plans for the future, like kids, marriage, relocation. They're kind
That
of
means
either
they're done.
Their needs are done, or they're checking out of the relationship,
Well, if you
or
don't-
they're possibly cheating.
Well, if you don't have any kids and you're not married or all that shit, then get the fuck out of the relationship. There's no point in being with somebody like that. If you have no kids, you're not married, you have nothing attached to
Yeah,
each
but
other.
kids shouldn't be a
nah.
reason why you stay together.
But
for-
no, I
for
agree.
fucking up like
But
that.
it says here like if there's no plans for kids and marriage and all that stuff, then why the fuck are
Depends
you
on
with
who
that
you are and
person?
how many years are left, because
Yeah.
that fucking child support could hurt.
Oh yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not going through that shit again. We're good.
Yeah, see, that's another way to catch them cheating there. They get highly irritated when you try to confront them. Okay, a
with
person
that.
who hasn't cheated is likely to have a reasonable explanation for their suspicious behavior and do their best to reassure you. But a cheater will get defensive because you've blown their cover and irritated, and even when you even try to switch the blame on you by calling you crazy or insecure or whatnot.
You know what I see on that is when somebody's blaming the other person of cheating, that means that person's cheating themselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then they start like, well, you're doing this and you're doing that, knowing that, even if that person is innocent, or your partner or whoever you're with, that
guilty
person,
conscience.
it's just a guilty conscience. That's a lot of fools that are out there that are jealous and insecure,
Because they know that karma is coming,
Yeah, 'cause they're
so
like,
they want to
yeah.
check up on you.
Exactly.
And
They're
all
like-
that stuff.
Exactly. They're talking, they're talking all this shit. They're making up shit, and in their head, they're replaying what they're doing.
Yes.
And they're
Yes.
blaming it on the other person.
Very
Makes
good
sense?
point.
So
Very
it's like
good
it's,
point,
it's
B.
crazy.
Very, very. That's
Reverse
crazy.
Yeah, reverse.
Psychology.
They try to reverse it on you. It's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
What about this one here? They're more concerned about their appearance. They're more concerned than usual about how they look.
Fix
and-
themselves up. And
Yeah,
stuff.
start wanting to lose weight and maybe get some fake breast. New wardrobe,
Yeah.
doing their hair,
Just
that type of
something
thing.
different.
But see, again, you're looking like that crazy guy. Like, oh,
what the fuck?
Why you want to lose weight? And,
Yeah,
why
what's
you
up?
want to get your hair done?
Why all
I
of a
like-
sudden?
I love
Why
you
you
just the
look
way
good?
you
Yeah.
are.
But see, there's another thing. Like they can also be like, well, I want to change, but who knows? You
Yeah,
never know.
and then if you stop them from doing that, now you're holding them back from, But then people, as they get older, people outgrow and they change and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Doesn't
Well,
mean
they're
they're
different.
cheating,
They
you know.
do. And you want them to look good because, you got to be seen in public with them. So don't stop the ladies
Changing.
from looking good.
Yes,
But the thing is,
Yes.
but it's like, if you've been together for a while and they change that pattern, I mean, change is good.
Yeah, if it's a strange change of pattern, like you never had that discussion, never saw it coming, all of
Yeah.
a sudden it starts changing.
Or
don't see a
I don't
problem
know.
with
I don't
that.
know if this one's on the list, but if having sex, when you're having sex and stuff, and all of a sudden she switches a position on you, you're like, "Fuck, you learn this from?" Like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Didn't
something
that
she
together?
didn't do,
Like,
something
wow,
she didn't do years for years.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You're like, what the fuck?
I just want to try something new. Take it to the next level.
Yeah, okay. Let's. You're like, oh shit.
Take it to the next level. Who the fuck is Larry? That's a good point, V. Switching, she becomes different sexually. Like she wants to try new things sexually.
This
Or
hole. What the fuck? Put in what hole?
Yeah.
Like, damn. Since when? Like, oh shit.
where did that hole come from?
She's been using your Pornhub account.
Real. Like, what the fuck?
And again, we're not saying this is 100% cheating, but it's something to look into.
Yeah.
They stay at work until late more than usual, or they leave earlier for work. They say the best way to catch a person cheating, you mentioned it, Tech, is to offer to bring them dinner or pop up at the job by surprise with a surprise dinner or lunch if you can. Something like that, If you feel like,
Kind of weird.
yeah, they're not.
I don't know.
They say they're at work late and you want to find out for sure without looking crazy. Oh, I tried to bring you dinner and you weren't there, and, now you caught them.
It also depends on the job you do, because sometimes you're in a facility and you can't fucking come out. You're just stuck in there. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
they
depends,
can't.
yeah.
They can't get in. The
Yeah,
same.
They can't get
in.
in.
It's like
Exactly.
shit. Yeah.
Exactly. And if they do get in, then
Then
more power to them. I know, right? She really trying to catch you
That's
cheating.
fucking.
fuck yeah, that's
Yeah.
some, that'd be crazy.
007 shit.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
parachute in there. What the fuck?
Or just call the job like, hey, is such and such
Just call
working
me.
today?
I'll send a drone over and see if he's there.
There you go. There's a service.
LA aerial image, baby.
Hey, you can start that fucking
Catching
shit.
cheaters
Catch a
at work.
cheater. Hey, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Catch them outside cheating, fucking on the beach or something.
I'll get
Even
you
in their
some-
house,
some
the window-
discreet aerial shots of your man.
Hey, call us
Fucking
up.
up on
818-570-5085. Talk to this young man.
Or just go to
Fuck yeah.
laerial.com.
LAaerial.com.
How
Outside.
close can you get those pictures on him?
Oh, I got Zoom.
You got Zoom?
That
I got
shit zooms
Zoom.
in.
You can get right up on them.
I can see him, switching the tongue and shit.
Yep.
Close
Damn.
enough to see those genital warts applying.
Damn. Oh man.
You have an H.
I mean,
There's
shit,
an H.
It's summertime. It's summertime now. You can just get a drone. They're small enough. They can just fly it right in the window and into
That's
the bedroom.
crazy.
That's true. You have those small
I got the
drones.
small ones.
Catch some fucking robots and stuff.
I'll add to my thing, and I'll get a little like fly drone and
Right.
mosquito
Yeah,
drone or whatever.
You should add that to your services, like relationship PI.
There's
true.
ways to catch cheaters, folks. There's all kinds of ways.
Nowadays, it's like there's cameras every fucking where. man.
That's option number
Everywhere.
one. Call LA area. We'll fly
We'll
drone
take
over
care
your
of it.
man.
Right. Or woman. It's only men, not only men who cheat, as we know. We did a topic on that last week.
They,
Women
right.
cheat too.
They.
Oh yeah, definitely throw that out there for anyone who's watching, thinking we're just bashing on women. I mean, we did the men last week, so watch
we-
that.
So we did the
Women.
men the week
Women.
before.
Women last
We
week.
did the women last week, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
men
yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Okay, so I'm messed up, but whatever. Watch our shows.
Have another beer, Todd. Have that
so
beer.
much
at
cheating.
4%.
We're picking on everybody here over this.
Fucking cheaters.
So much cheating going on, you know. And remember, again, we're going to talk about how to cheat coming up on our next week's show. So, so let's go ahead now. They take trips alone now without inviting you. Like they take work trips alone. They used to invite you to work trips. And now this is for specific people. It's not for everyone. And now they go on these trips by themselves and they do all these things, these extracurricular activities, and they don't really invite you. So something's going on.
If you're married and she says, "I want to take a trip alone," then then you
that's
have
a-
a problem.
Something's happening. Something's going
Or
on.
you're living together. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why? You know, if you're,
What if they're just taking a trip with their friends, you know?
hey man,
I got something's weird.
you better
with that.
be you better really trust that person.
How's
You
that
better
weird?
FaceTime me every day.
No, that's insecurity.
But see, women are so good, man. They can FaceTime. They'll be in bed with a dude and they'll have a whole little, they probably purchase some background on eBay or something to pretend like that at the bar.
Right.
And they just set that up in the back. Oh yeah, I'm here at the bar with my girls. We're having a good time. Okay, take care, baby. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay, take the, you know.
No,
type of
dudes
thing,
would be okay with that. They'd be like, okay, I'll be quiet. You know, why she talks
That's
to
true.
her man.
Guys are more
But
cooperative
girls
with
wouldn't be
cheaters.
cool with that. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we just grab a beer and be like, "Let's know when you're done."
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Guys are more cooperative with when the woman they're with is
Cheating,
cheating.
yeah.
You know, women they're kind of like,
Don't be talking to that bitch.
yeah, they get feelings.
It's easier for women to get some. That's why. I mean,
Yeah.
guys are just happy to be there.
Yeah,
Right.
That's true.
She's gonna fuck me. I'll do anything. I'll be quiet. Yeah. It's crazy. You know, when you see a dog, he's all
See?
excited. You know,
Guys-
that's
guys
how
are
dudes
thirsty,
when it comes
man.
to
Guys are
fucking.
thirsty.
Thirsty, man. Thirsty. Yeah. So, okay, number 8. They're always I mentioned this in the beginning of the show. They're always picking fights. Okay. When
Yeah.
people are cheating, it's a common thing for them to become argumentative and
Very
critical because it makes them feel better. And or they're either starting to resent you in a relationship, which is why they're cheating on you in the first place.
Yep.
Or they're trying to get you to dump them. Those type of things.
I agree on that.
Or
I
they're,
agree.
trying to avoid sex with you at the
Yeah.
moment, so
That
they're going
is
to
a-
start a fight with you.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
that's major. That right there is really, really true because
Statistically, that means they're cheating on you.
You know what? And that'll take me to one of my other thoughts I had, and I hope it's not on the list. So you guys don't think I was reading some girly magazine or something.
We got to do research here.
How about-
Playboy?
dude? Offer. I don't care if you're male or female, man. Offer if you want to catch somebody. Offer up that spontaneous sex when they're just randomly come home at some weird fucking time.
Yeah.
If they turn it fucking down and start getting angry, start acting sketchy, there's probably
or
there's a
she
problem.
says,
Yeah.
I gotta take a shower first.
Oh, yeah, man, you got a problem.
yeah. Or if you want to fuck him and he says, I need to take a shower first. What guy is going to give up pussy to take a shower? Unless he's really, really dirty. Vato V, you might do that.
Fuck
but-
yeah.
no, I mean most guys
have-
don't care. I'd roll in the mud. I don't really
Yeah,
care.
exactly. You can go run a fucking marathon. If I'm ready for that ass, I'm ready for that ass. man. So-
Even with some sweaty balls.
It's sweaty balls.
Sweaty
Oh,
balls.
I'm saying she can run the marathon.
Oh, I know you.
Why would I care
you'll eat
about
sweaty
balls?
ass. But
Yes,
you're
I
gonna,
do.
But if your balls smell and they're sweaty, you're gonna be like, fuck it.
I've done it before. You're
You're
dirty
nasty
motherfucker,
ass,
dude.
man.
It's kind of hot that she's actually doing shit to me, and I got sweaty balls.
Yeah, swamp
that means
ass.
she's really into me.
You got swamp ass.
Now, swamp ass, I'm gonna take a shower. But sweaty balls, you know, and she's still like into doing what she's
If I
doing.
took
like,
a couple
she's
shits really
really
today,
into
I
me.
might want to shower first.
That's true.
Whoa, that's swamp ass. Sweaty balls and swamp ass. There's a difference between swamp ass and sweaty balls. Maybe we should do a show on this.
We should.
Right. If you
Swamp
take
ass
a
and
couple of
sweaty
shits during the
balls.
day, you gonna just take a shower.
How
You
about
gotta-
this?
Wow.
And where we work, sitting on that chair that everybody
fuck.
sits all day long.
That's like 5, 6, 7 different asses
Where
all
you,
day every day.
where you know some dudes that have some swamp ass sitting
Oh,
in that
fuck
chair.
that.
Yeah.
You sit in that chair all day long, and then you go
Oh, it's
home
gonna-
like you want to watch.
You're
that.
carrying
Yeah.
around a couple
It's gonna-
dudes swamp
You know,
ass with
you're-
you.
Yeah,
You're
the
gonna
swamp
go-
ass comes through the
It's
clothes,
gonna go
man.
through your pores, baby.
I don't care who you are in life. I don't care how successful you are, how popular you are, how famous you are, how beautiful you are. If I smell swamp ass on you, no respect. Out. You're out. We had a guest on here who was a pretty famous person, pretty respected, but the dude had swamp ass, and and I don't follow him anymore.
He said the dude.
Yeah, it was,
So you're not dating him?
yeah.
no, I'm not. He's not. He's no longer allowed on
No,
the
it's
show.
and it's true. I mean, there's so many people out there that bitch about not being able to get a date, dude. You really, really, genuinely just have to wash your ass and get out in public, and you can find somebody.
He could use a fucking wipey or
Wipey,
something.
get
dude.
wipies and shit. If you have
Got a
kids,
Haitian bath.
God damn, get a bird bath or something because you fucking stink like nalgas. Oh
Wet the
Lord,
toilet paper and wipe your ass. I
for
mean,
real.
Wow.
something, dude.
Wipe until you don't have no more shit in that fucking toilet paper. That's all I gotta
right,
say.
yeah.
That's it, man. And if you wipe and no shit in the toilet paper, you still got swamp ass.
That's not bad.
Go to
Or if
doctor.
you use a fucking what do you call it, wipey, and you still got swamp ass,
That's horrible.
take a shower. Just take a fucking shower,
You
man.
take a shower and you still have swamp
We
ass?
could do a whole show on. We could do a whole show
see
on
a doctor.
this. This is fun.
Yeah, consult with your doctor, and he'll tell you to wash your ass.
He'll prescribe special soap or something.
Oh shit.
All right, number 9, working. He's always working. I'm not gonna lie. I've used this one in the past. When I didn't want to be in a relationship anymore, I was too afraid. This was years ago, folks. Years ago. Not as a grown man. I was in my early 20s. I would always use work as an excuse to get away. And if somebody's always, oh, you know what? I'm always working. Especially if you ain't got a job. Then your ass deserved to be cheated on.
You're always working. There's no. That was hilarious because you're always working. There's no fucking check.
That's true.
I've done it.
Hey, me too.
Oh, if he's collecting checks from the unemployment department and he says he's sorry, baby, I'm working, I can't see you tonight. Your ass deserves to be cheated on. You deserve to be cheated on, man. So
Yeah, there was one time I remember I wanted to get rid of this girl so bad. I was like, I gotta go to work. You day off today? I'm like, I gotta go to work.
they called me in.
I got dressed up. She bounced. I went around the corner. Came back.
You put your uniform on and
I put my
everything.
uniform on. Came around the corner and went back to sleep.
We've done it. We've all
That's
done
true.
it, sir. We've all
That
done
shit
it.
is funny.
Yes. Oh, the power of having a uniform. Well, I mean, he did have his uniform.
They called
How
me.
you know
I
he's
go,
not cheating on you? He had his uniform.
Told me he was gonna go to work at 4:30 in the morning.
He was wearing beach shorts, but he had his shirt on.
His socks and sandals.
He had his uniform on, but socks and sandals.
Oh my god. That was
Oh man!
She's
So
like, bitch, didn't you realize he fucks in socks and sandals?
funny.
he's better go fuck somebody else in those socks and sandals.
bad,
So yeah, working. They're always using it as an excuse that you might want to look into that. Okay,
You might
We just gave
Especially
you-
if they don't have a job.
especially if you, the
don't have a
motherfucker's
job.
unemployed, man. So, all right, number 10, the last one on my list, and we'll go into what you guys have. This is a big one here.
She said.
That is what
She
said.
cheated.
That's what she said after she fucked the robot. Change of passwords. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in a relationship with someone and y'all trust each other enough to give each other the password, now all of a sudden they're changing those passwords and they don't want to give you the new password. Something's going on.
But
Something's happening.
Or she adds a password onto their phone. If they didn't have a password before and then they add it on there, it's like, what the fuck's going on right here?
And they don't want to give it to you and all
give it
that.
to you, then
Exactly.
okay,
Like
what's
that's kind of my business. Bitch, you cheating on me.
Yeah.
You're a
You know
whore.
what? I get that. I get where they're going with that. Whoever made that list, but I mean, does that many couples actually share passwords?
A lot of them do actually to establish. I've done it in relationships, so she'll trust me, even though I didn't have to, just to give her that extra sense of trust. Here's my password to my phone, and I'll leave my phone around, and then I'll use my other phone to cheat. Just joking. If he has a second phone too, that's another way to catch a motherfucker cheating. But how would you know that if he's good?
There you go.
Or she's good.
Here you go.
So here you go. Here's my phone. Here's the
Yeah, I
password. Have your way with it. I'm just gonna go to the restroom.
I'll be right back.
So way to catch a cheater. All right, one more thing. Here are other okay.
You said that was your last one.
drop
I know.
without telling them
Fuck is
that's
up.
theirs. Okay, here's other ways to catch them cheating. Drop by. We talked about it before. Drop by without telling them. Ask about their free time, why they're not spending as much their free time with you anymore. Ask them questions. Like you said, Scully, communicate. Check the phone and the emails when they're not looking. Ask why they cancel dates and times you're supposed to be together. Walk in on them surprisingly, like say,
that's
I
on
need
there.
to go to the restroom, and then come back and then kind of look over their shoulder.
Just throw the door open when they're on the shitter.
Yes,
you-
surprise them.
See all that shit that we're talking about.
What you doing, bitch?
All that shit that we're talking about. A lot of people have done.
Oh, for
me
sure.
included. I've done that shit before.
But that just makes you look crazy, though.
Yeah.
It
So-
does make you look
But
crazy.
here's the shit. Does it
You
make
better
you
be
look
right.
crazy, or do you want to be fucking
So-
sure? Like you want to make sure, absolutely
So
sure
if
what's
you
going
do
on.
these things, be prepared to basically say the relationship is
It's
headed,
over.
headed to the end. Because,
Fuck yeah. Fuck
because
yeah.
now if they are, whether they are or not cheating, then
Right.
obviously it's just down the wrong
Yeah,
road.
good,
So you're not
good
trusting that
disclaimer,
person.
man.
It's
If-
over.
If you're
Yeah.
wrong, it's over. And
Yeah.
it's probably
Yes.
already over
It's
because
over
you went
already,
that
dude.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So-
over in their mind.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're wrong, you already made yourself look crazy. So they're not going to be interested in you. And if you're right, they're cheating, and you don't need to be together anyway. Very good point. Probably the smartest thing you ever said on the show, Texie.
I think we
Those
just
gears are kicking in.
we just debunked both of them. So if you're being accused and the person accusing you was wrong, the relationship's over, right?
Right.
Okay, so if they're right, it's still over. So guess what, people? It's over.
Right.
Fucked up already. It's over.
Right. If it comes to that point, absolutely. So we got a few more minutes, gentlemen. What are some of your own personal opinions on Scully? I know you have a few on how to catch
Said
the
all
cheating.
mine already.
I use the good ones, but I mean there's a lot of
We can
things.
go in depth.
It's out there. There's apps. I mean, obviously we said we could hire someone if you really want to get down and dirty. You're home. It's you've been in a long-term relationship. Probably pockets, laundry, check the trash. There's all kinds of things that you can do.
Credit card statements.
Yeah, people are gonna fuck up at
Yeah.
some point, man. If you're a fucking liar, you're gonna fuck
comes
up.
out.
Everything
It's basically
comes to
gonna come
light,
out,
man.
yeah.
Everything comes to
It's
light,
gonna come to light.
regardless of whatever. Even when you're together,
Living
just
a
you-
lie.
yeah. If you break up and later on in life you're gonna find out what the fuck happened, it is what it is. But be prepared. If you guys are looking for some shit, if you guys are looking for a cheater, be prepared. Excuse me, be
You're already-
prepared to
yeah,
find out what
you're
the
already
fuck's gonna
done,
happen. Because sometimes you're gonna see some shit you're not gonna want to see, and it's
Yeah.
gonna fuck with your head.
My thing is just call Cheaters the show and
Yeah,
let
that's
us
it.
let us all see.
Yeah.
Entertain us all.
Call C over here. He'll fucking hook
That
you
show
up.
is fake, by the way. I actually
agree.
saw that show. There was a chick on there. She was an actress. I knew her, and she was
Yeah.
acting. And she's an actress. So that's when I realized this show is fucking fake.
Why not call us and we will go confront them?
We got drones. We have LA aerial image.
We'll just walk straight the fuck up and be like, "Hey, we heard you were cheating. Is this true?"
Yeah.
Face.
No.
We could, I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll do it for a small fee. I'm there. I'm doing it.
You would charge $200. Are you cheating? No. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Just call us.
I'll
and
take my
we'll-
money now.
We'll help you somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
The number one way overall to catch someone cheating is, Scully, you mentioned it, communication. Communication,
Just ask them.
and then ask them. And then if they
Fair
lie to
enough.
you, and then if they lie to you, you feel they're still lying because you're insecure or you feel like they're cheating, then have somebody pop up or follow them, that type of thing. Or,
Yeah, you can have someone else follow them.
private investigator.
Hey, one of
It
my
could be your best friend. Just
yeah, one of
Be your best friend.
one of my buddies, you know,
Yep.
he knew his wife. He had a feeling his wife was cheating on him. So we went to see what's going on. She said, "I'm gonna stay here, and I gotta work." She used that example. You know, luckily I have tinted windows, so we went. Man, see, the thing is this though. Sometimes you're gonna see, like I said, you're gonna see some shit
You
that
don't wanna see.
you don't want to see. And this
But you do wanna see.
and this motherfucker, I told him, "Hey, bro, if you gotta be prepared to see what you don't want to see." And he saw his wife could get into a car with another motherfucker. This fucker was about to.
Did he fuck her in the car?
No, I don't know, man. But this
wanna
motherfucker.
see
No,
that.
But he handed her like $100 bucks,
No,
huh?
but see, my boy was about to do some shit that I was like, oh fuck, now I'm gonna become a part of this shit.
Accessory. Yeah.
It's like, no, man. Hey, bro, this is what you wanted to see.
No, you
Yeah.
just got to document it. Take the photo and go.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
shit is this is what you wanted to see, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
homie. That's it. You already got your proof. Fuck that chick.
That's
And
it.
let's get the fuck out of
I
the
remember
way.
I was in college. I found out my girlfriend was cheating on me with a guy who lived off campus, and I knew where he lived. Went to his house. Everything was dark. I didn't want to see that. You know what's going on in a dark
Yeah.
house.
So you
Everything was
you
dark.
wanted to see the silhouettes in the curtain.
I did not want. I was hoping lights would be on,
You see
Christmas
some
lights in
booty up and
July.
down booty.
Oh my gosh!
Smell like swamp ass in there.
Oh
Like, wait a
Right.
minute.
my gosh, it was
Badusi.
horrible. I lost a lot of weight that year. It was
You're
horrible.
depressed. Hey, that's what happens. You lose weight. You feel like shit.
You
feel
bounce
like
back?
Yeah, and then you bounce back.
Hey,
and
but I
right.
tell you,
gain it all back.
and that was karma on me because the girl that I ended up seeing this girl because I cheated on her. I cheated on my girlfriend to date this girl that cheated on me. So that was the karma. And that's when I realized, and I want to say this to all you women out there, okay?
Here it comes.
I learned my karma, okay? So to this day, as a grown man,
Yep.
I don't do shit like this. I don't cheat around. I don't fuck around. When I'm in a committed relationship,
Yep.
a committed relationship, that's the key, okay?
Committed.
I am totally committed and loyal to that person. But
it.
if we're just dating,
Yeah.
then I have free reign to do whatever I want to do.
And you know
Whatever
what? You have
the
to
fuck I
clarify
wanna
that.
do.
Right.
If you're just dating, I don't care if you're having sex or not, dude. That doesn't mean that it's a thing and someone could be cheating on you.
Right.
It's
Right.
just not. It has to be committed, and
Yeah.
it has to be something that you communicated to each
Exactly.
other.
Exactly. Let me ask you this, gentlemen. What is your definition of cheating?
That's
When
a
the
good one,
penis
man.
enters the vagina.
Yeah.
What if the
I
tongue
did not
enters the
have
mouth?
sex with that woman.
If
What if the
she-
tongue enters the vagina? Is that cheating?
Anything, like, if it's sexual, bro.
You won't
it's
like
done.
that.
If it's sexual, you
No,
gotta
that's
cut
just
the sex, you
communicating
gotta
in a
go.
different language.
What if it's not sexual? What if she's
Different
Scully
tongues.
throws these stealth ones out there? What if she's
Oh, flirting.
what if she masturbates in front of another guy?
Fuck,
Nothing sexual, nothing entered.
That'll never
sexual.
happen.
Is that cheating?
Fuck yeah, it is. The fuck you
What if
doing?
she flirted with a guy?
The waiter?
When you went to the bathroom and she winked. Okay, I remember I worked at the Staples Center as one of those red shirt people, and I would stand there and I would have to
Valet.
watch the audience. And
Mexican.
you would have these beautiful women that would come in with their husbands, and obviously the guys had money, and these women would sit there and just wink at me and flirt with me, and the guys are, yeah, go Lakers, and his woman is just sitting there just flirting.
Winking at you.
I would
has
hate for my woman to do that. I
She has
consider
something
that cheating.
She has something in her eye.
About 20 times, and
she
about
has-
200
yeah.
women had things in their eyes.
Yeah, somebody shot her.
200. This guy.
Dude, when you're at the
8-inch
Staples
cock,
Center,
200.
there's 20,
Oh my
there's
God.
30,000 people at the Staples Center. And
you're
I
gonna- if
I
you
worked there for
exaggerate-
3
if you
years, and I had a
exaggerate-
lot of women flirting with me.
If you
don't be mad
exaggerate-
because
if
I
you
look better than you.
exaggerate like
Don't
that-
be mad because
if
I
you
look better than
exaggerate
you.
like that,
Don't be
8
mad
inches
because I
turns
look
into
better
2
than
inches,
you.
right?
Don't be mad because I'm more handsome than you, and women flirt with me. So anyway,
one woman- if one woman winks at
don't be
you-
mad,
Dude,
sir. Don't be mad that women flirt with me.
They were drunk.
If one woman does that, then that turns into 8-inch cock to like 2-inch cock.
This motherfucker.
Don't forget,
in
I
power
run the
of
board,
mic.
motherfucker. I control when you talk, motherfucker. Hey, look at.
Watch. All right. Anyway,
Oh, we're in trouble now, dude.
all right. Our producer's gonna get at us breaking his
He's
shit.
not
in
even
here.
paying attention to us.
I control when this guy talks.
No, he does. He doesn't control.
Shut
shit.
your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Shut your face, bitch.
I'll take your fucking beers.
Ah, fuck you.
Here, you got this one.
You're fighting.
No,
now.
you're
Go
good.
ahead.
You're good, Scully. It's this motherfucker over here.
You're good, but
All
without
right,
help,
so-
you could
Yeah.
All right, so I want to say last bit of words and advice here because we only have a few seconds left.
cheaters.
All right, really quick. What do you? 30 seconds, gentlemen, each. 30 seconds. What do you have to say about this?
Again, man, I've been saying this all along. If you're cheating, man, get the fuck out of the relationship. There's no point in saving that shit.
And do it first, dude.
Yeah,
Just
fuck
get,
out.
Cheat
Exactly.
first.
Leave first.
Oh, leave first.
get out first. I mean, if you want to test
If they
drive,
cheat, get the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fuck out. That's
there's,
all.
there's
I said what I gotta say.
Okay, let me say this. If you don't know, or if you don't have solid proof, then do not stress yourself out about and worrying about negative and all that negative energy in your relationship.
That's good
okay?
advice.
I got it.
Because then you're just your relationship is already doomed.
Added
okay?
stress
I
and
don't.
shit.
I don't have any
yeah.
faith in humans at all. So I think that they're
Get a
not
robot.
Let's say humans, you have
I
all
don't
your
think
faith is in
people are
robots,
capable
right?
of that. As soon
Hey,
as
you made Josh laugh on that one.
as soon as it's in their head, they're fucked, dude. People are so stupid, man. It's like a fucking
Get the fuck
yeah. It's
out
like
of the
a 5-speed.
relationship.
It's a 5-speed stuck in first. As soon as you fucking think it, man, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting
Fuck
it
out of the
there.
relationship.
yeah.
Josh, what do you think, man? What do you think about cheaters, real quick?
Fuck cheaters.
What he said, be prepared.
That's right.
Something you don't want to see.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go. Vato V.
Yeah, someone
All right.
else is nuts.
So Vato V gets the last word here. We do this thing called Mexican Word of the Week with Vato V. Vato V, what is our Mexican word of the week?
Cheese.
Cheese. How is the word cheese our Mexican word of the week?
Juanita likes me, but she's ugly.
There we heard it. All right, folks. You have heard it there. Next week's episode, we are going to tell you how to cheat.
Oh shit!
And so you might want to take notes
He's
for
got
that
a lot
for all
of
you cheaters
tips
out
on
there.
that one.
Exactly.
All right, that's our show, folks. www.thementalityshow.com. Past episodes on YouTube, LA Talk Radio, Facebook Live. Catch us now on iTunes, Google Play, and now iHeartRadio, folks.
Yeah.
We are in the house. And you can catch us now on YouTube Live coming up, okay? So if you want to see how handsome I am, more handsome than these other guys,
More
you'll see the
handsomer.
proof. Watch all these things
Yeah.
right here.
China
Now,
testicle.
remember, folks, as we always say, in life, you're good, but with our help, you could be the best. We'll see you next week, folks.
Vámonos.
Peace.
You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.